Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Bold and the Beautiful recap Thursday, Aug 29. Luna taunts, Poppy's plea, Finn's new mission. The Bold and the Beautiful recap for Thursday, August 29, 2024 is finally here. In today's episode, Luna Nozowa, Lisa Yamada, taunts Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McSinswood. Meanwhile, Penelope Poppy Nozowa, Romy Park, begs John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, to search the apartment. B&B recap for Thursday, August 29 reveals that Lai Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, tells Finn it's a good idea to check in on Luna. Finn thinks he should be there for Luna more than he has been. Lai brings up Steffi walking out on Finn. The good doctor clarifies what happened. Steffi is screaming and banging on the cage. Steffi wonders why Finn isn't there yet. Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K., is miffed Steffi is MIA. Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, offers her help. Ridge is worried about Steffi and wants to be sure she's safe. At the jail, Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, visits Poppy. Deputy Chief Bradley Baker, Dan Martin, is confused why Luna is incriminating her mother. Luna says she can't carry the burden anymore. Luna tearfully says Poppy killed Tom Starr, Clint Howard, and Paul Hollis Hollister, Hollis W. Chambers. Baker squints. Finn promises Lai he won't add any more stress to Luna's life. Finn thinks about surprising Luna at the apartment. Steffi is still screaming and sobbing. Poppy claims she's innocent. Bill just stands there processing. Baker isn't sure Luna understands the consequences of what she's saying. Luna does. Luna claims Poppy told her she killed those two men. Reach tells Brooke that Hope Logan, Annika Noel, should control herself and keep her lips off of Finn. Brooke promises Ridge that Steffi will be home soon. Lai tells Finn that Luna moved in with Bill. They debate all the places where Luna could be right now. Finn decides he'll text and find out her location. Finn is concerned Steffi hasn't reached out yet. The Bold and the Beautiful recap for Thursday, August 29, reveals that Steffi is looking for a way out of the cage. Steffi is looking for a slot so she can MacGyver her way out of there. Steffi gives up in anger and frustration. Bill doesn't know what to believe. Bill says the evidence is extremely damning. Poppy says she's not capable of murder. Poppy says she knows about the paternity test redo. Bill confirms he isn't Luna's father. Bill wants to know how the first test came back positive. Poppy denies any knowledge and really thought Bill was her baby daddy. Poppy says even though Luna isn't Bill's, she still loves him very much. Baker reminds Luna that she passionately defended Luna during her arrest and claimed she was innocent. Luna was freaked out and scared for her mom. Luna feels sick thinking of Poppy going to prison, but she can't cover for her anymore. Luna claims Poppy killed Tom and Hollis to protect her life with Bill. Luna is willing to write a statement, but only anonymously. Luna doesn't want to ruin her relationship with Poppy forever. Baker says he'll look into it. Baker seems suspicious. Bill flashes back to Luna's kiss. Poppy doesn't know how long she will be in jail. Bill says he will be there for Luna as a father figure. Bill also says Luna's having trouble with this difficult transition. Poppy wants to know if Luna has been acting out. Bill doesn't give details, but vows not to abandon Luna. Poppy begs Bill to believe that she's innocent. Bill leaves, but Poppy has another visitor. It's Finn. Poppy is worried about Luna. Steffi is sleeping in the cage. The door is unlocking. Steffi screams for help, but it's just Luna. Luna has a healthy green smoothie drink. Luna doesn't offer Steffi a sip. Steffi wants to know what Luna plans to do with her. Poppy tells Finn her story. Poppy says she's being set up. Finn asks about cameras in the apartment or proof. Poppy says there might be clues. Poppy begs Finn to go to her apartment and search for evidence. Steffi urges Luna to confess to the police and she'll get leniency. Luna laughs and says she'll never get caught. Luna tells Steffi about Baker dragging the truth out of her. It's like Luna is using Steffi as a diary. Luna likes Steffi, but she can't interfere with the life she deserves. Steffi asks about Finn and her family. Luna smiles as she says Steffi will never see her family again. Luna exits, leaving Steffi screaming and sobbing in the cage. On Thursday, August 29, the drama in Los Angeles reached a boiling point on The Bold and the Beautiful. The tension was palpable as emotions ran high and relationships teetered on the edge of collapse. Secrets, betrayals, and unexpected alliances took center stage, leaving the Forrester, Logan, and Spencer families reeling from the consequences. Luna's taunt. The episode opened with Luna, the enigmatic new designer at Forrester Creations, strutting into the design office with a confident smirk. Her presence was electric, and she knew it. Luna had quickly made a name for herself, not just for her design skills, but for her ability to get under people's skin. Today, she had set her sights on Steffi Forrester. Steffi, who was juggling the pressures of being a mother, wife, and CEO, found herself cornered by Luna's sharp tongue. Luna had heard whispers about Steffi's marital troubles with Finn, and she wasn't about to let the opportunity pass without stirring the pot. So Steffi, Luna began, her voice dripping with mock sweetness. "How's married life treating you these days?" "I heard things have been challenging." Steffi's eyes narrowed, her patience wearing thin. "What are you getting at, Luna?" "Oh, nothing," Luna replied with a casual shrug. "Just that Finn seems a bit distant lately. Must be tough, balancing work and family. But hey, not everyone is cut out for it." Steffi clenched her fists, resisting the urge to lash out. Luna's taunts were hitting too close to home. She knew her marriage was in trouble, and the last thing she needed was Luna's smug face reminding her of it. "If you spent more time focusing on your work and less time gossiping, maybe you'd be more successful around here." Steffi shot back, her voice cold. Luna's smile widened. "Oh, I'm very focused, Steffi. But it's hard not to notice when things start falling apart around you. Just thought I'd offer some friendly advice." Steffi didn't have time for this. She stormed out of the office, leaving Luna alone with her satisfaction. Luna had made her move, and she knew she had gotten under Steffi's skin. It was a small victory, but in the cutthroat world of Forrester Creations, every victory counted. Poppy's plea. Meanwhile, across town, Poppy, the newest addition to the Spencer family, was in the middle of a heated confrontation with her father, Bill Spencer. Poppy had always been the wild child, the black sheep of the Spencer clan, but she was determined to prove herself. Unfortunately, her methods weren't exactly conventional. "Dad, you've got to help me," Poppy pleaded, her eyes filled with desperation. Bill, never one to mince words, crossed his arms and looked at his daughter with a mixture of frustration and concern. "Poppy, you're always in trouble. What is it this time?" Poppy bit her lip, trying to find the right words. "I need money, Dad. I've got this opportunity, a real chance to make something of myself, but I need funding." Bill raised an eyebrow. "What kind of opportunity?" Poppy hesitated. "It's a business venture. I've been working on a new line of eco-friendly clothing. It's going to be huge, but I'm short on cash." Bill sighed, shaking his head. "Poppy, you've never been one to follow through on anything. Why should I believe this time will be any different?" "Because I'm serious, Dad." Poppy's voice cracked. I want to prove to you, to everyone, that I'm not just some screw-up. I can do this, but I need your support." There was a long pause as Bill studied his daughter's face. He could see the sincerity in her eyes, but he had been burned by her reckless behavior too many times before. "Poppy," Bill began slowly, "I want to believe you. But I can't just hand over money without seeing a plan, a real business plan." Poppy's shoulders slumped. She knew her father was right, but she had been so caught up in the excitement of her idea that she hadn't thought it through. "I'll get you a plan," Poppy said quietly. "I'll show you that I'm serious." Bill nodded, his expression softening slightly. "Good, and if you do, I'll consider helping you. But no more handouts, Poppy. It's time to stand on your own 2 feet." Poppy nodded, a mix of determination and fear swirling inside her. This was her chance to prove herself, and she wasn't going to blow it. Finn's new mission. While the Spencers were dealing with their family drama, Dr. John Finn Finnegan was grappling with his own set of challenges. Finn had always prided himself on being a man of integrity, a healer who put his patients first. But recent events had shaken him to his core, and he found himself questioning everything he once believed in. Finn's marriage to Steffi had been strained ever since the revelation of his mother, Sheila Carter's, manipulations. The chaos Sheila had brought into their lives had left Finn struggling to maintain his composure, both as a husband and as a doctor. But today he had a new mission, one that he hoped would bring him some peace. As Finn stood in his office at the hospital, he stared at the file in his hands. It contained information that could change everything. Information about a new, experimental treatment that could potentially cure some of the most aggressive forms of cancer. It was cutting-edge, risky, and unapproved by the FDA, but Finn was desperate to make a difference. He couldn't stop thinking about all the lives that could be saved, about the families that wouldn't have to suffer like his own had. But there was a catch. To pursue this treatment, Finn would have to go against hospital policy and possibly risk his career. As he sat down at his desk, Finn's thoughts drifted to Steffi and their children. He knew that his marriage was hanging by a thread, and the last thing he wanted was to put his family through more turmoil. But he also knew that if he didn't take this chance, he might never forgive himself. Just then, the door to his office opened, and in walked Hope Logan. She had heard about the treatment Finn was considering, and she was there to offer her support. "Finn," Hope said softly, "I know this is a tough decision, but I believe in you. If anyone can make this work, it's you." Finn looked up at Hope, grateful for her words. "Thanks, Hope. I don't know if I can risk everything for this." "You've always been the kind of person who puts others first," Hope replied. "But sometimes you have to take a leap of faith. If this treatment can save lives, then it's worth the risk." Finn nodded, the weight of the decision pressing down on him. He knew what he had to do, but it didn't make the choice any easier. "I'll do it," Finn finally said, his voice resolute. "I'm going to move forward with the treatment." Hope smiled, a glimmer of hope in her eyes. "You're doing the right thing, Finn. And whatever happens, you won't have to face it alone." As the episode came to a close, Finn's new mission was set in motion. Luna's taunts continued to echo in Steffi's mind, and Poppy's plea lingered in the air. The stakes had never been higher, and the fallout from these decisions would undoubtedly shape the future of the Forrester, Logan, and Spencer families. The bold moves made today would lead to unforeseen consequences, leaving everyone wondering what the future would hold.